How's it going, everybody? Got a little noise going on in the background. It's the live feed from Occupy SF, and it would seem like it will share the same fate that Oakland had the other morning, the early other morning. It sure seems like shit's gonna be going down, but I want to leave it up and going so that should shit hit the fan, I can redirect my focus over here, because if you're involved in any of this and you're not in San Francisco, the best thing you can do right now is scoop up all the media online that you can when shit goes down, because you don't know whether it's going to be censored or not. In the early hours, shortly after Oakland was raided, a lot of the news that was out there, was so off base, it was absolutely ridiculous. Like the police reporting, or at least not being able to confirm whether tear gas was used. But we have now seen, well, here, check out this picture. This is Scott Allen. He served 2 tours of duty protecting the freedoms that he would later practice. And while practicing said freedoms, his skull was fractured by a rubber bullet. So yes, people, these messages that we've been spreading throughout the years, wherein the message is that America has become a state of tyranny, it has. And in a video that I made very recently, I play on the hypocrisy of our administration, wherein we've encouraged other nations to pursue liberty and freedom, and we've gone in and forced, we've spilt our own American blood to reinforce this idea of foreign freedom and liberation, but we have not been able to live up to the promises that were made to our very own people way back in 1776. There's a problem. Turn the TV off, turn the live feed on, look at the pictures, look at what's going on. Alright, very simple, very simple. I mean, Scott Allen, no excuse for that. And I know Oakland PD is rotten through and through to the core. I mean, one need only go back, Oscar Grant, that homeless guy that was killed. Oakland's had issue upon issue upon issue. So, having said that, I'm not surprised that that was one of the first points wherein we would find this, flash, wherein violence would come into the picture. Violence by hand of the authority, the police, and the government of Oakland. It seems tonight things are really sparky. SF, imminent raid. I'm following it here on live stream. It's all over Twitter. Apparently there's some issues over in Washington. Atlanta was raided yesterday as well. They are having problems in San Diego. Denver's having some issues. It's crazy. It's madness. But I'm gonna leave this video at that. Some food for thought. Look at that picture, Scott Allen. Keep in mind the semblance of some of the images we've seen from the Middle East of demonstrators being beaten. And I know my other videos, some people are like, oh, well, take time in Syria and then see if you really consider the U.S. a tyranny. In a way, it's apples and oranges, my friend, in that there were we signed a contract with our government. We have signed a contract with our government that has spanned centuries, wherein certain freedoms were guaranteed. And I sympathize with you, my friend, wherein the case with your government, that isn't the case. At least not so much. In Syria, Assad's an asshole. And he has written and rewritten the law to favor his power as opposed to the power of the people, wherein we've had this investment in people since the inception of our country, and slowly but surely it has been picked at. The Carians have circled, come down and picked away at it. And I fear, my friends in the Middle East, where, you live under tyranny in some cases, and trust me, I do sympathize. Look at my videos. I've done what I can to inform the public as to the trials and tribulations you all go through. But look at just the erosion of the rights and freedoms here. We're on a path to a state much like the one you live in. So let's all come together instead of saying, oh, you need to live under real tyranny. Let's all come together and liberate the world. Because in order to liberate the world, the people have to come together. It's not going to come by hand of government or the corporations that influence said government. It's that simple. Let's sympathize with each other. Let's reinforce each other. Let's not bicker. Let's occupy this world, right? Occupy the world. I'm gonna get back to the live feed, but if shit does go down here on this live stream, I will capture it and I will throw it into the end, or I'll put it in its own video, because like I said, we need to spread the media before the powers that be strip it away. Alright? That's all I got for now. Later. Peace. I'll be coming at you with more later. Ciao.